Hey, what's up, family? We back again with another video, and I got a real special guest, and we got a real special topic. He got a lot of things that's really gonna help out your mindset. He got a lot of things to teach you, and I really feel like his voice is a voice that's needed to be heard on this channel. So I'm gonna let my guest give himself his own introduction.
So with y'all, it's Jay with the keys, you know what I'm saying? 18, I'm just a young entrepreneur trying to grow, feed the people, you know what I'm saying? That's me.
He really mean that too. So today we're gonna be talking about the
power
power of
of manifestation.
manifestation. So first we're gonna be breaking down the power of manifestation in our opinion and what it actually means to us. So I'm gonna let our guest start this one off.
To me, manifestation is pretty much the key to unlocking what you want out of this life and to getting what you want out of this reality that you're in. You have to understand that your mind is a powerful tool, not just on a metaphorical sense, but on a literal sense. You can literally create this world that you're in. You can literally manifest this reality and what you experience, the things that come to you, the type of opportunities that present themselves in your life. You know, it's all about the vibration you want.
If y'all want to hear another video about us going over vibration and how you can really take manifestation to the next level, just comment that down below and make sure you like the video while you down there.
To understand how manifestation works, the first thing to know is that you are always manifesting your experiences in life. Everything that you go through comes from you. It comes from the energy that you put out, becomes what you attract. If you always focus on the negatives in life, whether it's death, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's, you know what I'm saying?
Pain and suffering.
Everything. You're going to attract more of that because that's what you give your energy to. That's the type of level that you're vibrating at. What you have to understand is that your subconscious mind is always working no matter what.
All right, my personal opinion on manifestation, this is one of those crazy things that once you unlock it, it's like you're not even gonna be able to believe your eyes. The fact that you can really create your life by your thoughts and actions. So manifestation has two different types of levels to it, and it's positive manifestation and it's negative manifestation. Now they're both equal and opposite, but it's all about perspective and where you put your focus and your energy on. So like he said, vibrations, people that have low vibration tend to have more negative emotions, and therefore they create negative reactions in their life. People that have high vibrations usually do the opposite and create positive reactions in their life. So manifestation is constantly happening, and it's something that if you don't use it, it'll end up using you. So with our society being what it is today, and we having social media and all these outer outlets that's always tuning into our mind and programming us to feel and do the things we do, it's hard for you to filter out what is good and bad for you, and therefore you just starting to create what you see. So if you watch ignorance all day, you'll be producing ignorance. You'll be thinking ignorant thoughts. You'll be saying ignorant words, and this is something that you can't control because you don't understand what you're doing. But when you're able to hone in on your ability to manifest your life, and you really focus on what you can do, how far you can get, what's out there, and the possibilities, you start creating things that even you are surprised by. So second, we'll be breaking down how we personally manifest in our life and some examples of the experience we had. So I'm gonna let our guest start this one off.
Now, the way I personally manifest in my life is affirming the things that I want in my life are already there. I live my life as if I'm already a millionaire. I keep it in my head that I'm already rich. I keep it in my head that I'm already successful. I'm healthy. I'm happy. All of these things are the things that I tell myself on a daily basis. And I've noticed that as I've started to change my life about a year ago, a lot of different opportunities presented themselves to me, but I had to have the mindset and the all-knowing enough to know that these are things that I have manifested. These are the opportunities that I've been bringing for myself, and I have to know that I need to grasp them and take advantage of them. You understand? And in doing that, it's led me to a point where the things that I told myself I was going to do, I'm in a position now where these things are already being set up and are just ready to take off.
Give me an example.
An example, I told myself that I was going to have a certification by the end of last year. Now I'm certified as a professional drone pilot. I can fly drones for news, for sports events, for real estate companies, inspection companies, everything. So now when I was 15, I told myself that by the time I was an adult, I would have X amount of money in income that I would be making every month. I'm a couple hundred short, but I'm in a position now, and where I'm at right now, and the moves that I'm making have been making in the past just 2-3 weeks. I'm really in a position where by the end of the by the end of the year, I'll be able to double or even triple that goal I set for myself by the time I'm 19. Probably by the time I'm 19. And it's all from me understanding that this is what I'm going to do for myself no matter what. And I live life as if it's already there. My subconscious mind doesn't know sadness. It doesn't know heartbreak. It doesn't know loss. It just knows gain. It just knows positivity. It just knows happiness, growth, progression. You know what I'm saying? Abundance.
Success.
That's all I focus on. That's all I give my energy to.
Manifestation is one of those things I really found out how to hone in on, and I really used it to create the life I have today. So proud of the results that I have achieved. So for example, the job that I work at now is the United States Post Office. And a couple months ago, I was figuring out how could I go get another job so I could start working more and really start building capital for my future investments. And this was before I was doing YouTube. I was just doing Forex at the time. And I really felt like I had a lot of time to really get a head start and really duck my head down and go to work. So I came across the post office, and for some reason it just called my name and I was really drawn to it. So I made an account, I applied to it, and I immediately started telling myself that I work at the post office already. I used to tell my friends and my family, yeah, I work at the post office, I'm an employee already, when somebody said, are you going to work there? And I really believe and I visualize. That's another important thing of manifestation, visualization. I visualized me giving people mail. 2 weeks later, I received the offer letter saying that I was accepted and all I had to do was go through training. I was surprised about how easily it came, and it was just by me listening to my intuition. And it was crazy because it was so many other things that had to align for it to work, but it was so perfect and it made so much sense when it happened that it couldn't be anything but me manifesting my life. Another example I have is the reason that I'm actually sitting in front of you today. I manifested myself becoming a YouTuber before I even made a YouTube video. So I had a conversation with him last summer and we was going over what we plan on doing, and I kept telling myself I'm gonna make a YouTube channel, but I'm gonna wait until next year. And I had all these excuses of why I couldn't do it now and why I just felt like I wanted to wait. So when the new year came around, I decided that this was the year and I was going to start very soon making YouTube videos. So as me taking that next step, I started writing it as my daily affirmation, and I would read it every morning and every night. Now, even before I was doing it, I visualized me making YouTube content for y'all. I repetitively told myself and truly believed that I would become a YouTuber. I literally used to go through a phase and daydream about me making content, and that's how I came up with things like my intro. I literally saw that in a daydream. And another thing about manifestation that I really believe, I don't always feel like it's us creating our future. I think it's us actually seeing our future. So everything that we visualize, everything that we see and have an idea about is something that's already out there for us. We just have to accept it.
And another thing about that is how he said that you have to be able to visualize the life that you want to live. If you can't see yourself being successful, you're not going to be successful. If you can't see yourself winning in life, you're not going to win in life. Because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else is going to believe in you. Life is like a boxing match sometimes. Like, if you go into a fight or a boxing match or any type of sport or anything, if you go into that with the mindset that I can't do this, How the hell are you going to win the fight?
You're fighting a losing battle.
How are you going to win a fight that you don't think you can win?
So the last part of this video, we'll be breaking down some tips and some tricks for you to really start manifesting things in your life today and for you to create your dream reality. I'm gonna start this last part off, and my first tip for you to start manifesting in your life is having a clear and definite goal. So with manifestation, it's one of those things where you can't halfway be in. It's one of those things where you can't have your foot halfway in the door. You have to know exactly what you want, because exactly what you ask for, the universe is going to give you. It won't give you any more, it won't give you any less. So you have to be very specific and have a clear goal in mind. Don't let your thoughts run away when you think that, oh, this goal is too far, it's hard for me to accomplish it, I don't think it'll be good I don't think I'll be good enough. Just speak from your heart and really just listen to your intuition, because if it says you can make 100 million in a year, then you probably can. Just make sure you follow the steps that it gives you.
You probably can. You can.
Oh yeah,
You can. It's all in here.
it's all in here.
All you can say is you can.
The man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he cannot are both right. So you could be the second tip.
I was literally just about to say that. That's so fucking
That
scary.
quote?
I was literally just about to fucking say that. That was scary as shit. The second tip to manifestation is affirmations. And what affirmations are pretty much just statements. Literally, that's it. Just telling yourself and reinforcing different thoughts into your subconscious mind through repetition. If you start off your day and tell yourself, today is a good day, I am happy, I am abundant, I'm going to grow today, I'm going to have a progressive day, you are automatically starting off in your mind and reinforcing that into your mind that these are the events that's going to take place throughout the day. You're going to automatically feel happy if you tell yourself you're happy at the beginning of the day. Now, if you do it consistently and you start it on a daily basis, imagine how over time that's just going to become like a snowball effect, and it's going to lead to you automatically feeling that way 100% of the time. And you genuinely believe that in your subconscious and conscious mind, then your subconscious has no choice and the universe has no choice but to bring that life to you, because that is what you are commanding of it.
Big reason that this works is because our subconscious mind cannot filter ideas. It can't filter the good and the bad. It can't filter the right and the wrong. So you're not able to get rid of thoughts, but you're able to initiate thoughts that can create your reality. So when you think of things like I am abundant, this is you forcefully putting it into your subconscious mind, and therefore it's going to reflect in your outer world. So my third tip for you manifesting in your life is for you to act as if you already accomplished your goal. So you must literally you must walk, talk, and act like the person that achieved your goal would be. You need to become a different person and literally train your mind into literally taking the actions that the person you want to become would take. So this will prevent you from being small-minded and being afraid and thinking you can't, into you having a confidence with yourself and you being on that high level of vibration.
If you want to be rich, you literally have to act like you're rich. You have to have the characteristics of a rich person. You have to think like a rich person. You know what I mean?
I'm so subconscious. I forget shit when I'm sleeping. And I feel like I'm manifesting that. So I really try to be mindful. I really do be trying to be mindful.
You literally making a video on the shit.
Literally. I'd be like,
just so y'all know, niggas, well, we still learning.
I'm learning.
Still growing.
We not there. We not where we need to be, but we striving for it.
Striving. My fourth tip, and this is a powerful one, is meditation. Now, a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about what meditating truly is. People think that you just light a candle and you sit in a room and just chant to yourself. And it's not really like that. That's not really what it's about. The key to meditation is really just locking in with yourself and really locking in with your inner mind. You know what I mean? When you meditate, it's like you isolate yourself away from all the BS in the outer world. Nothing outside of you in that present moment matters to you. You can really focus all 100% of your energy on what you want to accomplish. You can go into your, it's got to get deep.
So through meditation, this is when your intuition will start leading you to what you need to do and the steps you need to take. A lot of us are shaped by our outer, and we don't ever take time to really listen to what's coming from within. What you put in is what you get out, but it's still, you'll still always have that inner voice that's speaking through your heart. But a lot of us drown the noise out by all these distractions and all these other people's opinions, and we never ever get to truly unlock the power of our mind and understand ourselves for what we really are and what we really want. So my last and one of the most important aspects of you manifesting things in your life is going to be your perspective, and whether it be positive or negative. So manifestation is creating things that are good and bad in your life, but there's a fine line between what's good and bad for you. So as long as you keep your goal in a positive light, you're able to create good things. They might not be as great as you want them to be, but it's better than having these negative ideas that draw you away from your goal at hand. So negative ideas are just killers of dreams, and there are ways that we discourage ourselves. And the truth is, at the end of the day, we're all human. We'll never be perfect, but the fact that we're trying is the most perfect thing you could ever ask for, because growth is going to come.
One of the most important things to know about perspective is that it's all based on you. You are the one who controls your perspective on any situation. There's a lot of times where people can say, like, in a situation where they get angry and lash out and they say, oh, well, this made me mad, or this person made me mad. But what you got to understand is that no one can control how you feel about a situation, and no one can control how you react to a situation but you.
Let me get a perfect example. So it's a podcast I watched, and he gave this analogy to me that really woke me up and made me realize how true it is. So he said, if somebody says something that triggers you, it's because you have some type of attachment to what they said and you think there's some truth to it. If somebody called you a purple monster every day, would you get upset? Would you curse them out? Would you lash out? No, you wouldn't. Because why? Because you know you're not a purple monster. So anything that you react to, they didn't make you do it, did it from within, and this is caused by your insecurities or what you may have low self-esteem on.
Everyone goes through negative things. Everyone has messed up circumstances in their life. It's all about how you tackle them and how you approach those situations that make you great. It's all about how you come back for any adversity you face. That's what makes you great.
It's whether you think about how many times you've been knocked down versus how many times you've gotten back up. So with that being said, you guys, that's all I got for the video today. I really hope you enjoyed the perspective of my guests and my ideas on the topic. And if you found some value out of this video, please share it with a friend that you really think it could benefit. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tune in to the next video. I'm going to catch y'all next week and keep getting better, one day at a time.